Well, that's life that brought it here.
So, Della, Magali says, "Hi Della, such a great sensation to see you, to feel the enjoyment and love, and knowing that I am in Brussels."
Ah.
Very nice. And so there's two more questions. Sujati asks, Della, I have a question. Do you think that the disease is a message of your body to you?
I think there's something to listen to. Yes, I think there is something to listen to. Sure.
Mm-hmm. So maybe a follow-on question from that would be, so how do you listen to that? How do you welcome that message?
Mm. Well, listening is easier when you take the time to come back to silence and just be with what's there. And you know, when I did that, the first thing that happened was gratitude. Gratitude for a stop. So that was my message for me, you know, this gratitude to stop and listen to my inner truth that was manifesting. So for me, it's really the invitation to take care of that and take care of, and maybe I would not say stop. I would not say stop more, but just be aligned more with, because you know, as a human being, we have so many things we do all the time, and we think you know, we think we have to do all those things. But then when something like that happens, it makes it, well, it made me question, you know, what was my priority through all those things I was doing. And that for me was the message, you know, to return to my needs and return to this invitation to take care of that prior to everything else. So it was really for me a return to listen to that, which can move from moment to moment, but just coming in a more intimate way of listening, you know, taking more time to be aligned with that. So that was the message for me.
Thank you, Della.
Mm.
There's one more question that I see. Jim Watson asks, could you talk about your awakening experience?
Yes. Well, I was not a seeker. I had a happy life with children. I was a physician. And one day during hypnosis, I had this experience of near-death experience, you know, uh, going into light and becoming one with this unconditional love. And after this experience, this love never left. It just, it was, it was who I am. But then the process after that lasted a couple of years. It was the scraping, I'd say, of ego, of identity, of having to let go many, many things I thought I was attached to. So it was, and it was an interesting path. I would not say that it was an easy path because I didn't have much ideas about awakening and stuff like that. I had some clue from my brother and from a friend, but I was not a seeker. So I was not searching for having my egos uh, scrapped like that. So, but at one point it just ended. There was a surrender. There was an unconditional surrender to life. It stopped because I was ready at that point to let go of whatever was needed to go for this love. So, and then I realized, once everything is gone and there's nothing left and there's nothing to say and there's nothing to add and there's nothing to share, then life took over, So the movement of life took over, and now I feel like I am a servant to this life in whatever way it wants me to be. There's a feeling of being at service to this.
Della, my sense is that when the ego steps out of the way, there's only service left, right? I mean, then life's just living through us, and whatever it is that it moves us to do will be of service. Because it is part of life and it serves the rest of life. Whether it's creative or whether it's very ordinary, taking care of your children, looking after an ill partner, feeding oneself.
Yeah.
It's all in service of life.
Yes. But the thing is, we already do that before. It's just that we don't realize. We think we are in control of all those movements, but life just lives, and we already are driven by life. So, yeah, through ego or not, doesn't matter. It's the same life.
Yes.
Yes.
And Mari asks, she's from Hungary, does Della offer healing circles also in Europe, in Brussels, for example?
Well, I give healing sessions during retreats. So sometimes, yes, sometimes I have, like tomorrow we have a healing session during our weekend retreat. So that's going to happen tomorrow. But usually when we give a retreat, I give retreats with Michael, which is my partner. And so during our retreats, most of the time now we give healing circles. We offer healing circles too. Yeah, it's part of that.
Yeah, and maybe just to say, your website is dellainvitation.com.
Yes.
And if you go there, Mari, you will find Della's program. But so far, my sense is that everything you're offering is in French, right?
It's been in French, till today.
Till today.
No, we don't know.
So who knows?
You never
Maybe,
know.
Mari, you want to organize a healing circle with Della in Hungary, in English.
Who knows?
Yeah. So I think we're coming to a kind of natural end.
Yeah.
And I'm very aware that you're already offering a retreat in Brussels, so you have very full days. So I think it's time we let you take a rest, have a vacation.
Vacation for everybody.
Yeah, and thank you so much, Della. Thank you for, you know, facing the challenge of doing this in English. I know your English is very good, but it's a big step, you know, to dare do this in a different language, and one that's less familiar to you than your mother tongue. So thank you for that. And, you know, you're very appreciated by people, as is obvious from the comments.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Have a nice end of retreat. Well, it's in the afternoon at your time. That's true.
Yes. Well, depending on where people are.
Yes.
We have people from all over the globe. There are people in Australia for whom it's in the middle of the night. Yeah. So thank you, Della.
Thank you. Enjoy. Have fun.
Yes.
Life is so precious.